Glenn Huffer.
All right, we're checking them in. Thank you, Tom. 2 volunteer turn marshals. 2 more turn marshals. Get the program started. We've been running great all day. You guys have been fantastic. And gals.
Eddie Kellogg. Johnny.
I need a couple.
Oscar Ramirez.
Yeah.
Ricky Schlick.
Yeah. Wherever there's nobody at. It's like I need 2 more turn marshals. Rovio will get out there. We'll need 1 more marshal. Top of the straightaway. I'm going to need 1 turn marshal and a whole bunch of people checking them in. We got 11 car B main event.
1 minute to the start of the race. Mike DeSano.
One more volunteer turn marshal.
Jared Deal. Drew Zeller. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
There's the next 5. And then next 5 right here, whenever you're ready.
4, 7, 8. That's the one I think we got.
Dex Cox.
All right, your next 5 raffle tickets.
And then the next 5 right here.
Okay. 447.
Big EC.
495. 405.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
394 and 478. I thought we already had that one.
Less than 5.
So 405, 447, 495, 394, 478. You guys have raffle tickets or prizes. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. Still looking for that 1 volunteer turn marshal. Come help us out. Get us started. One volunteer. Get this program started. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, well, they might be up there. We're going to put Johnny J up on that number 1. Drew on the 2. Oscar on the 3. Ricky on the 4. Jared 5. Dax on the 6. Glenn on the 7. Carlos 8. Ren 9. Eddie on the 10. And Mike behind Eddie. All right. This is our first B main out of 3. Turn marshals look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you are all keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, Johnny J leading us out. They're going to come by their first time. Ricky is going to be out in front. We got 4.5 minutes. These guys are getting along pretty good with 11 cars on the track. Should be used to it. Practice. Had a whole bunch of people on the stand, so. Oh, Johnny J going to roll it over. Dax is going to get into him. So Johnny J and Dax going to lose a lot of spots. So now we have Ricky out in front of Glenn Huffer in that number 2 at Ren right behind him. Ricky by the line. Here comes Glenn by the line. Separation 1.9. But Glenn's got 7/10 on Ren. And Drew now right on the back of Ren. Oh, do we have a new leader? We do. Glenn Huffer out in front. Ren to the number 2. Drew and Ricky. So Ricky falls to the 4. Dax your top 5. Then we got Jared. Oh, Glenn coming up on some traffic. So Glenn in that all green buggy coming onto the straightaway. Caution on the straight. Low, low, low. So Mike, you got leader behind you. Oh, Carlos pulling it off. Glenn now with a 5-second lead. He's coming onto the straightaway. No, he's not. He's going over through the triple. That was Eddie coming down the straightaway, the other green buggy. Oh, Glenn going to wad it up by himself. Oh, then Marshall's going to get whacked. Ran out in front now. Glenn going to hold on to that 2. Ricky, he was your early leader. He's in that 3 right behind Glenn. And you got Drew and Dax. So we got a 5-car battle going into the driver's stand. I think that's Drew stuck on a pipe. But here comes Ren. Ricky to the inside of Glenn, going to take that second spot. Glenn goes to the inside. They touch. And Dax going to get on through to that number 2. Costa get on the straightaway clear. But Ren coming onto the straightaway with Dax and Glenn. Ren by the line. Dax and Glenn by the line. 2.8 separating the top 3. But you only need second place right now to get into the show. We got 2 minutes left to go. Ren's going to set it deep on that left side double. Here they come down the straightaway. Dax got Glenn by 0.6 of a second. That's the battle to watch. As they're heading into the triple, orange versus green. Here comes Ren. Oh! Dax upside down. Glenn's going to get on by for that number 2 with 1:30 left to go. Ren slides out. Dax rolls it over again. Glenn up to the number 1. Ren right behind him as they're going into the triple. Dax into the triple now. Got some work to do with 1:15 to do it. Still got time to catch up. Glenn by the line. Ren by the line. They're separated by 1.4. Johnny J going to be pulling it off. Glenn into the triple. Ren into the triple. Dax into the triple.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. They come by the line again, 0.8 of a second. Ren rolls it over, but he's going to hold on to that number 2. That's more important than catching Glenn. Got to stay on your wheels, hold on to that number 2, and get yourself into that A main event with 40 seconds left to go. As traffic might play an effect here soon. Glenn by the line. What is that? Eddie, Oscar, and Jared. You got green. Glenn coming up behind you is your leader. So, Eddie, that's your leader behind you. And that blue car coming up will be your second place. Glenn by the line. This should be his last lap. Oscar, that's the leader. Thank you. Oh, Ren rolls it over. Dax gets on by. As this is going to be their final lap. So Ren's got to go. Eddie, that is second and third there with you. That is time on the master clock. Race them to the line.
Glenn Huffer done. Oscar Ramirez done. Dax Cox done. Ren Solomon done. Eddie Kellogg done. Jared Deal done.
Dax.
Drew Zeller done. Ricky Schlick done.
Wait on Mike. 1 to finish. Coming on the straightaway. That is a race. Glenn Huffer going to take that win, followed by Dax Cox and Ren Solomon. So Glenn and Dax, you guys are going to race number 8. Glenn, race number 8, car 9. Dax, race number 8, car 10. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 2, Sportsman 2-wheel buggy B main event. But I got 5 more numbers for you, 5 more raffle tickets for you.
2.
We're going to be ending in 437, 389,
Holly Hot Wheels,
429, 442, and 426. Again, go ahead and check them in. 389, 437, 442, 429, and 426. Those are your next 5 raffle tickets. Go see Scott.
Wayne Milho, Randy Smith. Peppertree. Byron McDermott. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I had 11 drivers.
35
I should
seconds to the
not
start
need a
of the
turn
race.
marshal. We'll go to shut her down with no more lap. Track is closed. No more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, Holly. Your BQ up on that number 1. Randy Smith on that number 2. Jeffrey will be on the 3. Byron 4. Peppertree on the 5. And Wayne on the 6. So Randy all the way up to that number 2. The 4 should be Byron, and the 5 should be Peppertree. Wait, we're waiting for me. Turn marshals. Look alive. Drivers, we're taking 2 to the A main. You are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, don't run over the car in front of you. Just like that. All right, Holly out in front. Randy and Jeffrey starting to pick up that battle for second and third. Under the driver's stand they go. Coming onto the straightaway. Randy got Jeffrey by 0.6 of a second. Oh, Holly, oh, nice save. Somebody was happy about that. Oh, Jeffrey going to make a mistake. So Randy's going to get some breathing room to try and work catching up to Holly. Holly through the triple. Randy going into the triple now. They're working their way under the driver's stand. Jeffrey trying to reel them back in. He knows he only needs second place. Get you into that A main event. They are separated by 1.3 for your top 2. Randy or Jeffrey need to make up about 4 seconds. Oh, Randy with a little mistake. Wayne comes by, Peppertree and Byron, your running order. Holly a little long on that left side double.
Probably going to have to keep announcing them every race because half the people are either racing or
Not listening.
waiting. Yeah, nobody's coming in. So.
Okay. Low on the straightaway, low on the straight. Straight is clear. So Holly coming up to the back of Wayne. So Wayne, that's your leader behind you in pink. Oh, she's going to wad it up, but land on her wheels. Randy going to make up a lot of time right there as he's by the line. 1.3 back. Jeffrey coming by holding on to that 3. But Randy's starting to reel in Holly. 2:15 left to go on the master clock. So once again, Wayne, those next two cars behind you are your top two. That's your leader. The blue car behind you is the second place. Nice pass by Holly to get around.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Holly and Randy doing battle. Oh, Randy gets a little sideways over there on that left side. They come by the line separated by 1 second. Top two going to the A main event. They're both in that spot, so keeping it clean is more important than making a pass. Doesn't happen often, but in your B main, second place is good enough to get you into the A main. Yeah, you need your camera. All right. 1:15. Looks like Holly got a little more breathing room now. And Jeffrey's starting to reel in Randy, it looks like. So Wayne, that is third place behind you with the black rims. Holly and Randy by the line, 2.9 separate them. But Jeffrey now only 3 seconds behind Randy. Oh, he's going to get around Wayne. Oh, then he's going to get up short. And upside down he goes. 45 seconds to go as Holly comes by the line. She does have the hot lap of a 20.110. Caution at the end of the straightaway. That is clearish. Holly by the line again. She'll get one more. Randy, he should be able to get one more. If he keeps it clean, he'll make it again. Caution on the straightaway. It is clear. 5 seconds to go. Oh, Holly slams the pipe. Randy gets on by as that is time.
Holly Hot Wheels done.
Randy and Holly, you are both done. Both going to the A main.
Wayne Milho done. Jeffrey Lefevre done. Byron McDermott done.
We're waiting on Pepper Tree. Just wait on Pepper Tree to finish or not. That is a race. Randy going to take the win on the last turn. Holly in the 2, Jeffrey in the 3. So Randy and Holly get those cars on the Charger. You guys are going to be up in race 5. Randy and Holly get those on the Charger, back out to Marshall. You guys are race 5. Race number 3, intermediate, four-wheel buggy A main event, or B main event, our last B main. Coming at you next. Randy, I got some numbers to call out for the raffle. Ending in 389, 437, 394, 447, 426,
Big EC,
429, and 442. Randy, you need to get your car on the Charger. You're in race 5.
Brian Kuiper. Oscar Ramirez.
Yes, 447. Head to the shop. 437. That's all part of them. What number are you looking for? Yeah, these are part of it. What numbers do you have? 437. 437? Yeah.
1 minute to the start of the race.
What was the last one you called? None of your damn business. 442? No, I had 449 and 448. Albert got 447. 447? Yeah, Albert got 447. Looking for Mike DeSano.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You got a transponder, Mike? It's not working again. Send it. Where's my drivers at? I had 6. I had plenty of Marshalls.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need one at the top of the straightaway. Oh, Holly, you could have got your prize after.
15 seconds
Mike.
to the start of the race.
Still not checking in, Mike. I'll hand count you again, I think. I got you. Yep, still not checking in. So
Less than
Riley
5.
Christie, Ed Garcia on the 2, Lester on the 3, Carlos 4, Oscar 5, Brad 6, Kuiper 7, and Mike will be on the 8. All right, all my marshal spots are covered. Let's look live. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, 2 of you are going to the A main event, but we're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, Riley Christie leading us out. Got some fast drivers in a B main. Competition's getting stiff. Oscar rolls it over. So your top 4, 5 come by the way they started. That's Riley, Ed, Lester, Carlos, Oscar. Now it's Kuiper, Brad, and Mike. Oh. Forgot to get Mike on that one, though. I should have. What should be fine? Yeah, but I'll go with what I got. All right, so Riley Christie still out in front, 17-9 hot lap of the race. I got Lester Brooks in the 2. Oscar up to that 3 with Ed right behind him, so that's the battle we need to watch because that's the last bump spot to the A main. 3 want it, 1 can have it. That's a good race going on. Lester leading Oscar and Ed. But Riley, check it out. Lester's going to roll it over and do a 50-50 grind. Oscar and Ed get by. And here comes Mike. Nope, that's not Mike. That's Carlos. Mike, I'm not scoring you. I forgot. I'll get you caught up, though. I think I got it right. If not, you'll get over it. Caution on the straightaway. Go off the numbers. Oh, Lester falling even farther back. So Oscar, that 2, Ed Garcia in that 3. Caution, get on the straight. Oh, that was Mike. I was waiting to count him that time. So 2:35 to go. Riley Christie out to a 6-second lead. Oscar got a 1.5 on Ed. As they come by the line, it is now 1.5 again. Ed throwing down at 18.7 his hot lap. Carlos at 18.1 his hot lap. Looks like Kuiper missed a bunch of laps too. I think I just missed Mike again. Let's see, we'll get Mike fixed up. Brian Kuiper, I'm going to
2
him
minutes
like
left.
3 laps. All right. Yeah, Desano going big. Let's see, we still got Oscar out in front of Ed. 2.5 seconds last time by. Still chasing Riley Christie, though. Looks like Brad had pulled it off. Kuiper, you're having all kinds of transponder problems. Oh, Ed rolls it over. Oscar going to get a lot more breathing room. And we got 1:10 left to go.
One minute left.
You heard him. You got 1 minute left to go. Riley 17.5 on lap number 12. Nicely done, Kyle. Oh, somebody's running out there naked. Must be Ed. Oh. Whew. That's going to be time on the master clock. Drivers race them to the line. Oscar going to be done with that number 2.
Brian Kuiper done. Biggie C done. Riley Christie done. Special Ed done. More Lester done. Mike Pisano done.
And that's a race. Riley Christie going to take that one wire to wire, followed by Oscar Ramirez. So Riley and Oscar, you guys are bumping up to race number 12. So Riley Christie and Oscar Ramirez, race number 12.
Hi, what is your problem, dude? You're like faster than anyone during practice.
Holy fuck.
Fucking Riley bumped. That'll work.
He shouldn't have been in the B-main.
I know. He said something happened. He got screwed in the first qualifier and he didn't realize he was broken the second.
Up next, race number 4.
Am I announcing this? Oh yeah. 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
All right, good luck, brother. All right, let's see if I can talk him out of it. I'll announce this race the whole entire time. How's that?
Connor
All
Esbeck.
right.
Moto Matt. Daddy Matty.
All
Jockey
right.
Road Mark. Mers.
Enough of those B-mains. Let's get on to some serious business,
Mike
guys. All right. No, go into the shop. Yep. There's some baskets with your ticket to match.
The mascot.
All right, we're all in. We're all accounted for. Oh man, the one and only Matty G, Austin, Connor, Dalen, Mers, Josh, and Fisk. Fisk, what you doing 7th place?
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right. Who knows? Something probably awful happened. All right, I see what these guys want to do. All right.
45
Mers
seconds to the
wants
start of the
take
race.
one more, too. And so does Connor. All right, no more laps, no more there you go, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. All right. No more...
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, Matty G, you can do it. It's your world, brother. All right, he doesn't want to do any more laps, so I agree. No more laps. All right. We got all our marshals ready. Race order on this one is going to be Matty G on the
15
1.
seconds to the start of the race.
Austin Riley on the 2. Connor Esbeck on the 3. Matt Dalen on the 4. Mers on the 5. Josh on the 6. And Mike Fisk.
Less than 5.
Fisk on the 7. Sorry, Mike. I can talk. All right, he's going to hang out in the back. We got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We are going heads up racing on the sound of the tone. Whoa. All right. Matty G already getting a half a lap stretch on the rest of the pack. Connor holding down that number 2 spot. Because there's no, there's no Austin. All right. That sucks. All right. Austin will get him next time. All right, a little separation between 1 and 2 and 3. Matt Dalen in that number 3 spot. He's getting hounded. Getting hounded by Mers, it looks like, down the line. Whoa. Dalen, Fisk, Mers, Josh, all right there. Heads up, look out. All right, let's check that out. Matt Dalen in that number 3, followed by Fisk in the 4. Mers in the 5, and Josh in the 6. Anything could happen. Oh, like that. Josh is going to fall back from the pack. Oh, man. So is Fisk, maybe? Man, those cars look kind of alike. All right, Matt Dalen's going to take over that number 3 spot, followed by Mers in the 4, Fisk in the 5, and Josh in the 6. Meanwhile, up top with 1.5 down and 4.5 to go. Matty G in that number 1 spot. Connor in the 2. Let's see if Matty G is going to wait. Nope, not waiting for Connor. That's for sure. Homeboy is checked out and hunting down Josh in that number 6 spot. Josh, that is number 1. And just like that, 6 laps in, Matty G finds his first victim. Who's going to be Matty G's next victim? Looks like it's going to be Mike Fisk. Mike Fisk, that super fast blur of green that's coming towards you is Matty G. He's in that number 1 car. Oh, careful in the beginning of the straight and clear. Oh, man, trouble for Mers. Mers, you're throwing me off with those colors, bro. It looks like Mers Cavalieri. All right, everyone's mixing up their paint schemes. Cavalieri, Rivkin, not me. Mers did. All right. We got Matty G and Dalen crossing the line. Matty G starting to pass the rest of the pack. Connor Esbach, where is Connor? Connor's checked out too. Connor in that number 2 through the triple. He's going to double single it through the left-hand side of the track. Connor standing tall, standing proud down the line. He goes in that number 2. He keeps this up. He's got it wrapped up. How's that song go? Wrapped up like a blank. Runner in the night. Matty G in that number 1 spot with just about 4 minutes down and 2 minutes to go. Connor in that number 2, followed by Dalen, Fisk, Mers, and Josh. Fisk, Mers, and Josh battling it out for that number 4 spot. Now Matt Dalen is going to slow down, let those guys catch up.
2 minutes left.
1, 2, 3, and 4 cars through the infield, all battling for that number 3 spot with 4 minutes down and 2 minutes to go, officially on the clock. All right, Matt Dalen just needs to hold it together. How is Matt Dalen, 17.5 expert 2-wheel buggy driving 21.5? Is that happening? No. Definitely in my dreams.
They marshal, then they go to the podium.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, all the A-mains, it'll be race, marshal, podium for the top 3.
All right. Just in. Got some hot news. Top story in right now. After you podium your race, you're going to marshal. And right after marshaling, you're going to go get your picture taken. All right. Let there be no confusion with 5 minutes down and 1 minute to go.
left.
Matty G, Connor, and Fisk look like they're going to be marshaling after this race and headed to the podium. All right. Unless Matt Dalen has something to say about that with 45 seconds to go.
Every race until we get them done.
Yeah.
Those are the last 4.
All right. Just about 30 seconds to go in this one. Connor Esbach crossing the line. Fisk crossing the line. Dalen crossing the line. Fisk and Dalen battling out for that number 3 spot. That is the race on the track. Just 1.8 seconds separates those 2 drivers. Matty G and Connor straight up checked out. Mers is pulling off. All right, there's Fisk and Dalen. 1 and 2 with 7 seconds to go. Looks like both these guys are going to get caught at the line. This is your last lap.
Connor Esbeck done. Daddy Matty done. Mike Fisk done.
Race them
Moto
till
Matt
you
done.
cross the line, guys. Race them till you cross the line. Waiting on one more, waiting on Josh. And
Joshua
that
Odemark done.
is a race. Great race, drivers. Matty G's going to take this one, followed by Connor Esbeck and Mike Fisk in the 3. That's your top podium spots. Remember, drivers, after you race, you're all going to go back onto the track and marshal. And the top 3 drivers, after that marshaling experience that you're going to have, you're going to head right to the podium to get
Up
your
next,
picture taken.
Race number 5.
All right, great race, guys. Great race. Pull them off. Come right back onto the track and find a spot to marshal. Up next is race number 5. 17.5 Sportsman 2-wheel buggy A-main. Oh, man. All right, this is going to be one for the record books. All right, let's wait for Biggie C to cross end of the straight, and you guys can start checking them in with
Aiden Maki.
precision. Check them in with precision.
Field agent.
All right, no mess-ups because none of our marshals
Holly
are
Hot
out
Wheels.
yet. Where
Andy
are
Phillips.
our marshals?
Tom Esbeck.
Where are our
Robbie
racers
O'Keefe.
from
Randy Smith.
race number 4?
Wyatt
We're going to
Williams.
need Austin out
James
there,
W.
Connor, Dalen, Mers, Josh, and Fisk. All right. That'll do it. Great race, Connor. All right.
Steven Roberts, Jr.
Oh,
1 minute
our
to the start of the
drivers
race.
are checked in. Gonna let you guys get one more lap in. If you want it. Rabio doesn't want it.
$45 to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Oh, yeah, the raffle. Okay, here's some numbers for you. 389, 394,
30 seconds to the start of the
426,
race.
and 429. I'm going to repeat them again. Raffle tickets, 389, 394, 426, and 429. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's see, Rick, do you win anything? Rick didn't win anything.
Less
All
than
right.
5.
Race. Oh. Yeah, 429. Go into the hobby shop and collect your prize. All right. Race order on this one is going to be Wyatt on the 1. Congratulations, Wyatt. Aiden Mackey on the 2. Rick Riley on the 3. Aiden Phillips on the 4. Rabio on the 5. Steve on the 6. Tom Esbeck on the 7. James on the 8. Randy Smith on the 9. And holy heck, Holly Hot Wheels on the 10. Randy and Holly bumped up for the B main. Great job there. All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. Whoa. All right. Aiden's just going to stop the whole program. All right. How's that? Is that good, Aiden? Nope, it's not good. You got to keep it in the box. No? All right. Everyone calm down. Fine, dude, I'm not doing it either. Can't keep me in a box. All right, can't keep my RC experience in a box. All right, we got all our marshals ready. We got all our drivers ready. We are going heads up racing on the sound of the tone. Oh, my goodness. Aiden's going to take it all sorts of wide. Let Rick Riley get by him. Meanwhile, Wyatt's like, holy moly, please don't crash. Oh, no. Crashing going on in the back of the pack. It looks like Rabio is going to get the tail end of that one. Nope. I'm incorrect. Oh, yeah, that was Rabio. Wyatt's going to stay in that number 1 spot. Rick's advances to the 2, going to stay there. Then we got Aiden in the 3, top 3 drivers. Who else? We got Steven Roberts, hounding all over Aiden. All top 4 drivers right there. Oh, no, chaos at the end of the straight. With a little help from a marshal, it gets worked out. Oh, Rick going to end up in the wall right before the straight. I think he's going to maintain that number 2. He sure is, but he's got Aiden all over him. Rick Riley in the 2 and Aiden in the 3. And Steven Roberts in the 4. These guys are doing battle. Rick and Aiden need to rip off the rear view mirror of their cars and stick straight ahead, look straight ahead. Focus on what they've been doing all day. They've been putting down fast laps. They just got to continue to do that. Maybe these guys should work together for a little bit because they got 1.5 down and 4.5 long minutes to go. Rick and Aiden down the line. All right, keeping it clean, working together, trying to push away from number 4. Oh, man, oh, no. That looks like some serious lap traffic coming up in Rick's future. Rick, for the most part, is going to work it out. Randy and Tom, you got our race lead, our number 2 right in front of you. I don't know if that's Randy or Tom, but racer number 2 is right behind you. Let's see. Oh, it's Randy. Oh, Randy let him go. Doing the right thing, keeping it clean, keeping it respectful. As Rick now takes over that number 1 spot. Look out. Let's do it. Rick, Wyatt, Aiden, Steve, and Holly. Top 5 drivers trying to check out. Whoa, Rick's getting all sorts of squirrely. Ended up on the wrong side of the pipe. He's going to make a U-turn. Oh, no, he's going to clip a pipe. Oh, Matty G's right there to the rescue. Let's see how that's going to work out. Oh, my gosh. Rick down the line, going to drop from the 1 to the 3. At least it's that. He gets a little help after he clips a pipe. Man, lots of stuff going on with 3 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. All right. Rick's got Aiden in his sights. Aiden and Rick down the line. Boom. Just like that. Rick is back up in contention for taking over that number 2 spot. I don't think they want to work together anymore. They're over it. Oh, man. Let's see what happens. Rick driving nice and cautious. He doesn't want to screw up his race with somebody else's mistakes. 3.5 down, 2.5 to go. Wyatt in the number 1, Aiden in the 2, Rick in the 3. Oh, man. Traffic, traffic, traffic. Let's see. We got Andy. That's your number 3 racer. Thank you, sir. All right, and then we got Robbio. No, not Robbio. We got James. James, there you go. Watch out, James. One more. There you go. All right, you guys are racing on. Oh, no, sorry, James. I wanted you to get out of the way. I didn't want you to do that. As after the first double, Wyatt looks like, or Aiden looks like he got it wrong. Keep it clean, drivers. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Down the line they go. All right, Aiden's going to take it a little wide. He doesn't want to run into the back of Rick as Rick takes over that number 2 spot with, oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, Aiden, he was there. Plenty of time, though, Aiden. 1.5 minutes to go, Aiden. Rick crossed the line in that number 2. Aiden crossed the line. Separation 2.4 seconds. Meanwhile, our race leader is doing the best he can to stay away from everyone and anything on the track. Oh, no. Yeah, Andy, you're good. All right, more trouble for Aiden.
1 minute left.
Not sure if anyone got, oh, whoa. There is number 2 right there. Back on the track, back on all 4 wheels, going the right way. Where is our race leader? Wyatt with 45 seconds to go. Just needs to take about 3 more laps, and he should be good to go. Easy, drivers, easy. Take it easy, take it easy. You've come this far with Holly cross the line. There's Wyatt. All right. Wyatt through the double, through the infield short straight, through the triple. Wyatt with 20 seconds to go as he's just about to cross the line. Where is he? Oh, man. Wyatt crosses the line. 8 seconds to go. He's going to get by. This will be his last lap. He's just got to keep this one clean, keep it lean. Aiden's now going to take over that number 2 as Rick drops down to the 3.
Randy Smith done. Roberts, JR
Everyone,
done.
1,
Andy
2, and
Phillips done.
3 just need to keep
James
it
W. done.
clean. Race him to the
Wyatt
line,
Williams
guys.
done.
Race him to the line. Keep him going, keep him going, keep him going.
Robbie OBD done. Tom Especk done. Aiden Maki done. Holly Hot Wheels done.
All right, let's do it, Rick. One more to finish. And
Agent done.
that is a race. Great race drivers. Wyatt, Aiden, and Rick. You guys are going to be the podium winners. Followed by them is Steve, Robbie, Holly, Randy, Andy, James, and Tom. Great race drivers. Pull them off. Come right back onto the track and find a spot to marshal. After you marshal, come right to the podium and get your picture taken.
Up next, race number 6. Biggie C. More Lester. Kevin Kritz. Mike Plavin. Rich Hyatt. Moto Matt. Brian Kuiper. Brad Ambrose. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, if you were in that expert 2-wheel A main event, need you over to the podium.
45 seconds to the
Get
start
Brad
of the
over there,
race.
take your podium picture. If you're in that last race, I need you back out here to turn marshal. We will take your picture after this race. Looking for Toby to check in. He just got out there, and Johnny J.
30 seconds to the start of the race. DPI drummer.
Track is now closed. No more laps. Uh-oh. Let's see what Johnny's got going on here.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
So I need my top 3 from expert 2-wheel buggy to the podium. Looks like I got all my
Johnny.
marshal spots covered. Actually, if I can get, there comes Tom. Thank you, Tom. We'll line them up. Toby George on that number 1. Johnny J on the 2. Kevin Kritz on the 3. Carlos on the 4. Oh, never mind. No expert photo yet. Brad Ambrose on the 5. Matt Dallin 6. Lester Brooks 7. Kuiper on the 8. Plavin on the 9. And Rich Hyatt. No, Brad's on the track. So after this race. Expert 2-wheel buggy and Sportsman 2-wheel buggy to the podium after this race as Brad is on the driver's stand. Turn marshals look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you are all keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, Toby George leading us out. He's got some fast cars behind him. Just like that, Johnny J around the outside. That 2 Buffalo gals go around the outside. Looks like Carlos got up to that number 3 in a hurry as well. So Johnny J, Toby, Carlos by the line. Matt Dallin, Kuiper, Brad, Lester, Plavin, Rich. What happened to, oh, there's Kevin. You got time, Kevin. It's a 6-minute race. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 by the line.
These are the last 2. They're not mine. They're not yours. They don't count, right?
Yep.
Well, didn't you won one prize, right?
Yeah. So Toby George, 0.9 of a second back of Johnny J. as they're working their way into the triple. Then Carlos got Matt Dallin all over his wing as they're under the driver's stand. Johnny J with a little bobble, going to hold on to the lead though. They come by the line 0.3 of a second. So your leader's heading into the triple. Looks like Matt got around Carlos for third. 0.5 of a second. Johnny J ahead of Toby. Oh, Johnny J rolls it over. Toby gets by. And now Matt all over Johnny J as they go into the triple. Nice tight line by Johnny J. So Rich, Lester, those are your leaders. And Plavin, that's your leader in the white behind Rich. And then they're shining. Oh, Toby going to get wadded up. Lester actually helped Johnny J, but then Johnny J hits a pipe, takes out Matt. As they're trying to fight through traffic, here comes Carlos back to the 3. So you got Johnny J coming onto the straightaway as your leader. Toby right behind him. So Lester and Rich, you got third and fourth with you. And race on. So Johnny J out in front of Toby. Oh, Carlos upside down. Matt's going to get back by for the 3. Oh, Carlos is broken. 0.9 of a second lead. And Plavin, that's your leaders behind you. And one more. Nicely done, Plavin. Johnny's lead out 1 second with 3 minutes left to go. Halfway through this one. Oh, Matt gets into Plavin. So your leaders have clean track in front of them, all 3 of them now. Brad Ambrose up to that number 4. Kuiper, Kevin, Plavin, Rich, and Lester. Johnny J into the triple, Toby into the triple. Matt into the triple, Brad into the triple. So Brad not too far off a podium. Still got 2:20 left to go. Got that extra minute. Can the battery handle it? Oh, Brad. Oh, Connor. Oh, Connor.
2 minutes left.
Wow, that was a double fumble. With 2 minutes left to go. So, Kevin, that is your leader behind you. Toby now 2.5 back, losing, going the wrong way. Matt Dallin now 4.2 behind Toby. Oh, no. Oh, that was Brad got through. I don't know. Rich and Brad are looking at the same car. What's going on here? You guys are messing me up there. So that's Rich. Rich is watching Brad's car, and Rich's car is stuck on the wall over there. That was awesome. That was classic right there. That was funny.
1 minute left.
So 1 minute left to go. Top 3 staying the same with Johnny J, Toby, and Matt. Who's that over there? One more for you, Randy. One more, Randy. $40 seconds left to go on this one. Once again, I'll need my expert top 3 to the podium after this race, and my sportsman two-wheel buggy top 3 to the podium after this race. As we're down to 25 seconds to go, caution, get on the straightaway and clear. 20 seconds left to go. No real battles on the track anymore. Brad still on the 4, Kuiper 5, Kevin up to the 6 after a rough start. Lester, Plavin, and Rich. We'll get Rich driving the right car. As that is time on the master clock. Drivers race them to the line. Kevin, you are done.
Moore Lester done. Johnny done. Brad Ambrose done. DPI Drummer done. Rich Hyatt done.
Still waiting on a couple to finish.
Mike Flavin done.
Waiting on
Brian Kuiper done.
one more, and that is a race.
Moto Matt done.
Johnny J going to take the 1. Toby George in that 2. Matt Dallin going to finish top 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 7. 40 plus 2-wheel buggy A-main coming at you next. If I get my expert 2-wheel buggy to the podium with your cars.
Next, race number 7.
Noof. What up, kid? What? You got something for me? So expert 2-wheel buggy, top 3 to the podium. And sportsman 2-wheel buggy, top 3 to the podium.
MERS.
And we're checking them in. I need my drivers from that last race back out here to Marshall. We are cruising right along. I'm going to still have time to go make my wife dinner. Thanks, guys.
Albert
I
Sikorsky.
don't even know where my phone is.
John Elise.
Oh, yeah.
Joshua Odmark.
Raffle tickets.
Jimmy Wright.
2 more to go. Ticket number 394
Chris
and
Rossellas.
ticket number 429.
1 minute
Those
to
are
the
our
start
last
of the
2
race.
raffle prizes. Ticket number
King.
394 and 429. I had 10 drivers in that race. I should have plenty of marshals, but I'm missing a couple. Don't quit on me
45
now.
seconds to the start of the race.
See Matthew Gonzalez to the podium with your car. Connor with your car. And I think it was Mike Fisk. I'm not sure. I got more text messages. Hold on.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
Before a check-in out of Glenn Huffer. And no more lap. Track is closed. No more laps. You're not checking in, Glenn.
Less than 5.
No transponder? Come on. I'll try and get you. I still need marshals from that last race out here, and I think we're good. I know. I got to wait for them to do that one first. Got to wait for Brad. Brad's sitting in the pits. All right, turn marshals. Oh. So Kevin King on the 1, Chris Rossellas 2, Jimmy Wright 3, Josh Oddmark 4, John Hales 5, Mers 6, Albert 7, Glenn 8. Anyway, I forgot to do something. Turn marshals look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. Drivers. Keep it clean. We're trying to race over here. They're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, away we go. Kevin King leading us out in race number 7, race number 8, intermediate. 2-wheel buggy A-main coming up next. Oh, Kevin going to roll it over. He collects Chris, so Jimmy Wright to the point. But Kevin knows he's got plenty of time to get work done. But he's got some fast cars in front of him now. But plenty of time. Oh, Chris going to roll it over. Oh, he's going to collect all kinds of cars. You can't drive out there, Glenn. I guess not. I don't know how we're doing podiums anymore. So Jimmy by the line as your leader. Josh in the 2, John Hales in the 3, followed by Mers, Albert, Chris, Kevin, and Glenn. We'll see if Kevin and Chris can work together and work their way back up to the front. Oh, Albert gets loose. Kevin gets into him. These guys just keep beating each other up. Looks like Glenn gonna pull it off. So Josh 3 seconds behind Jimmy. He's only 1.3 ahead of John. As they're going through the triple. There goes Kevin and Chris trying to work their way through. They're teammates, they should work together. Kevin, 17.6 hot lap of the race. Kevin picks off another spot. Now Chris trying to work his way around. .340 to go. Jimmy Wright still out in front. Last time by was a 4-second lead. Oh my God. It's always Matt. So Jimmy now with a 5-second lead on Josh Oddmark. Chris Vaselis up to that number 3. Murs holding on to the 4 with Kevin. They're doing battle into the triple. With 3 minutes left to go. Here comes Jimmy by the line. Caution on the straightaway, clear. Josh by the line, 5.9 back. Chris Vaselis by the line, 2.7 behind Josh. We got Merge, John Hales by the line, and Kevin, so we got a 3-way battle on right there. With 2:35 left to go. So Albert, just so you know, that blue car behind you is second place. So Jimmy by line one more time with 2:15 to go. Did you already do expert? Two minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
Jimmy through the triple as your leader now, 8.5-second lead on Josh. But Chris Vaselis not far off of him as they're going into the triple. But Chris with that rough start, trying to fight his way back. Already on the podium, trying to take another step. We find Jimmy. Jimmy going on that left side double. Chris to the inside. Oh, they touch. Josh going to slow up and let Chris go. That's great sportsmanship. I don't know if that was Josh's fault. I don't think that was anybody's fault. I think that was just kind of racing at each other going into the air. But Josh, he's a good guy. He's a great sportsman. Kevin King up to that number 4 with 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Brad, give me 48 seconds for the sportsman picture because I'm in it. Sportsman. But I was in it, so give me 30 seconds. I've got to finish this race. 30 seconds left to go. Jimmy by the line with a 12-second lead on Chris Vaselis. Kevin King trying to work his way back up on the podium. But I don't know if he's going to have time as we got 15 seconds left to go. Caution on that left side double. Oh, that was your leader. But he had a big enough lead. As that's going to be time on the master clock. Drivers race them to the line.
Joshua Odemark done.
Josh done in that number 3.
Albert Sikorsky done. Jimmy Wright done. Kevin King done.
And
Murs
that
done.
is a race.
John Lee's done.
Jimmy Wright going
Chris
to take the
Rossellis
win, followed by Chris Vaselis and Josh Oddmark. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 8 intermediate two-wheel buggy coming up.
Up next, race number 8. Glenn Huffer. Jasper Seidel. Stephen Roberts. Tommy Jarrow. Riley Christie. Dex Cox. Nick Van Trong. Kai Klopfleisch. Ayrton DeMoss. Special Ed. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, where's all my drivers from that last
than
race?
5.
We're going to line these up. Riley Christie up on that number 1. Stephen Roberts on the 2, Ayrton 3, Tommy G 4, Nick will be on the 5, Jasper 6, Ed 7, Kai on the 8, Glenn your bump up on the 9, Dax your other bump up on the 10. I need all my 40-plus drivers back out here. Let's see, I got a Jimmy, I got a Albert. Glenn can't because he bumped up, so he's back-to-back now. I got a Chris Vaselis. I got a Josh over there somewhere. Here comes Kevin. Yeah, well, you know they're old. And somebody on a chair, we'll be good to go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, call it maybe 3 more times before anybody else comes in.
All right, turn marshals, look live. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers. This is your A main event, intermediate two-wheel buggy. You're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone, less than 5. All right, Riley Christie leading us out. Oh, we got a pile up in the back. But your top 6 making it through. Oh, who's that? Tommy G just running somebody over. Oh, Riley with a mistake. Stephen Roberts to the point. Ayrton and Jasper by the line, 3rd and 4th. Tommy G, Kai, Ed, Nick, Dax, and Glenn. Looks like Riley got back around Stephen as they come by the line, 1 and 2. Ayrton right there. So your top 3 with a little breakaway. Tommy up to the 4, Kai, Jasper, and Ed. Oh, we got a major pile up. Glenn. Ooh, nice save, Glenn. Riley's lead 0.6 of a second. As they're working their way through the triple. Oh, Riley going to take it to the pole. Stephen Roberts back out in front. Under the driver's stand they go. Riley with another mistake. Steven going to get some breathing room. Somebody else finding the pole. That pole has been busy. So there goes Steven by the line. We got a collision underneath the driver's stand right in front of your leaders. That's your leader in the blue or black, and then the blue and red is number 2 behind you, Kai. So your leader going into the driver's stand now. Nice. Ayrton still holding on to that 3. He is not far off. Steven by line, Riley by line, 2.2 back. I think that's... So Steven's got over a straightaway breathing room. And Nick, you got second place right behind you. Let me find my leader. Where'd he go? Oh, here he comes, right behind Nick across the line. Glenn, you're going to have second place behind you. Let's see, where's Ayrton? Ayrton, oh, going to roll it. Right once I said his name, he rolls it over. Oh, Albert with the fumble. So Riley by the line, 1.8 back. And Nick, that's second place. Thank you, buddy. So Riley is pushing, and he is coming. Still got 2:15 left to go. Oh, he rolls it over again. I don't know how many times Nick is going to let him pass cleanly. Thank you, Nick. So it's now back to 2.3 seconds. With 2 minutes left to go, Ed Garcia up to that number 4 now.
Left.
Glenn Hopper in the 5, Jasper, Nick, Tommy, Dax, and Kai. I'm going to pick up my leaders coming into the triple behind Kai and Ed. So Kai, that is your leader in black. And the next one will be the second place. Where's Ayrton at? There he comes into the triple. Oh, your leader with a couple of mistakes. So Riley back out in front of Steven Roberts now 2.2 seconds with 1:10 left to go. Kai, that's your leader. Oh, caution right in front of the triple.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. So Riley through the triple, Steven through the triple with 45 seconds left to go. Ayrton holding it at 3 with Ed, Jasper, Glenn, Tommy, Nick, and Dax, and Kai. So Kai, that is 4th place behind you. Probably. Yep, there you go. All right, we fixed up Dax. So Dax up to that number 4 now, actually. Oh, Ayrton going to give up that number 3 as he's walking off with time expired on the clock. Race him to the line.
Steven Roberts done. Kai Klopp-Fleisch done.
Ayrton going to give up
Kristen
a
done.
half a
Spencer Ed
lap.
done. Jasper Seidel done. Tommy Jarrow done. Glenn Huffer done. Nick
Waiting
Van
on
Trom done.
Dax.
Dax Cox
And
done.
that's a race. Steven Roberts going to take the win. Riley Christian, Dax Cox, your top 3.
Can you say Jimmy Wright, Chris Salas, and Josh Odemark to the podium?
Yeah, I can. They're blown off. They're blown off the track.
Oh, they are? Yo,
Up next, race number 9.
How bad did you want me to be
I wasn't paying attention. All right. So I'm going to need Chris Vaselis, Jimmy Wright, and Josh Oddmark to the podium. Wow, Dax was a bump up. Came from the number 10 to get on the podium. Four-wheel expert, we're checking him in. Here in that last race, I need you back out here to Marshall. And top three for 40 plus. Need you guys to the podium.
Connor Esbeck.
Is that Jimmy, Chris,
Joshua Odemark.
and Josh? Oh, but nope. Wait a minute. Hey, Brad. Josh is in this race, so we got to wait.
Mers.
Hey,
1
watch
minute
him
to the
out.
start of the race.
All right.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Austin Riley on that number 1. Connor Esbeck 2. Josh Oddmark in that 3. Mers 4. Matt 5. Andy
15 seconds to the
Paul
start
on
of
the
the race.
6. Man, I got a microphone and Ed Garcia is still louder than me.
Less than 5.
All right, lineup looks good. Turn marshals, remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right, 6 minutes of expert four-wheel buggy. Austin Riley, your TQ leading us out. Oh, big pile up behind your leaders. That's going to give Austin and Connor some breathing room to duel it out ahead of the rest of the field. Oh, Murr's going to wad it up in that number 3. That's going to move Andy Paul. No, that's not Andy. Yeah, it is Andy Paul into that number 3. Somebody bouncing off the wall. Don't test my wall. You will lose. So Andy Paul and Josh Oddmark. Andy rolls it over. Josh to the inside. So Josh trying to go for his second podium today. But Austin with a 1.3 second lead on Connor. Connor with a 17.165 hot lap. Caution at the end of the straight. Oh, that was Josh in the number 3. He's going to drop back to the 5. Andy Paul back to the 3. Austin by line. Connor by line. 1.3 again. Almost identical lap times. 3/100ths of a second separate them that time. But it looks like Connor inching up on that lead on this lap. Austin by line, it was 1.3. It is 1.2. Andy Paul, Andy still on that number 3. Matt Dallin, Mers, and Josh. But here comes Austin by line. It was 1.2. It is 1.6, 17.026 out of Austin. New hot lap of the race right there. Andy come by still on that 3 with Matt, Josh, and Mers right behind him. But they got the leaders coming up on him. Oh, Andy rolls it over. He's going to lose 3 spots right there. And Andy, you got the leader behind you in the blue. Thank you, Andy. And then Connor will be coming up on you eventually in the 2. It was 2.2. Connor by line. It is now 3.2. Austin rolls it over. New leader, Connor Esbeck. As they're working their way into the triple. So we got a new battle going on. Oh, Austin to the inside of Connor. Andy Paul trying to put it in the trash can. So that's your leader, Andy. Thank you. And the red and white is number 2, Andy. So Austin back out in front. I don't know what happened to Connor, but He was in front of Austin, and now he's falling way off. 3.9 seconds. So just so you know, Murs, that's your leader behind you. His car looks fine. Maybe a little loose, but Josh Oddmark come by back into the lead, or 3. He was all the way in the back. Well, it's only 6 cars. Ooh, Austin, another problem right there. But he clears traffic. Andy, oh, it looks like Murs pulling it off. Andy Paul stuck on a pipe. Josh and Matt now doing battle for 3rd and 4th. Last spot on the podium. Caution on the straightaway, not on the numbers. Oh!
2 minutes left.
Connor with nowhere to go. I couldn't call that one fast enough, Andy, sorry. So Austin by the line. Josh started to try to reel in Connor with 1:40 to go. Connor coming by the line. He is 9 seconds back. I don't know what's going on with Connor or something with his car or whatever. But a handful of laps ago, he was in the lead. Now he's 10 seconds off the lead. And he's got Josh coming in fast. 1:15 to go as they come by the line. Matt Dallin in the 4, Andy Paul, Andy in the 5. Murs pulling it off. So now Connor got a Josh right behind him. Connor goes wide and lets Josh go by.
1 minute left.
Wow, Connor not put up a fight. I'm thinking there's something with that car. Oh, but he gets back around Josh as Josh gets on 2 wheels. And here comes Matt Dallin. 45 seconds ago, Matt's not off a podium yet as Josh gets around Connor. So Andy, you got 4th place coming up behind you. Oh, never mind, he rolls it over. Matt's gonna have one more lap as Austin has lap 4th place. Or 20 seconds to go. Matt's gonna get by. He might get another one, it'll be close. But he's got a lot of ground to make up to catch Connor. Oh, Josh upside down. Here comes Connor. Austin gonna bounce into there. As that is time on the master clock. Matt Dallin, you are done. So now Josh gonna come up short on the triple. He's got a couple turns to try and catch Connor. Connor going wide. Josh right there down the straightaway.
Connor Esbeck done. Joshua Odemark
That
done.
is a race. Austin Riley going to take that one. Connor Esbeck going to somehow hold on to that 2. And Josh Odemark in that 3. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut him down, put him down. I need all 60 back out there to Marshall. Race number 10. Sportsman 4-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 10.
And I need yeah, I write it down here. I need Riley, Stephen Roberts, and Dax with your cars to the podium. Toby, are you taking pictures? Or is Brad?
I'll get his camera.
I was going to ask if you can call this one. Check him in. I don't think so. Matt.
Wyatt Williams. Aiden Maki.
No, this is
Jeffrey Lefebvre.
I was going to ask if you can call this one.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Mike Plavin. Max DeMoss. Andy Phillips.
So we're good.
So if I get
Robbie
Riley Christie,
Tyson Williams.
Riley
ESW.
Christie, Stephen Roberts, and Dax
Jeffrey
Cox to the podium with your cars.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget to pay your tabs.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, Riley, Dax, and Steven Roberts to the podium. Riley, Dax, and Steven to the
45
podium to get your
seconds to the
picture
start of the
taken.
race.
And we are waiting for a check-in from Rich Hyatt. Where is Rich? I don't see him on the driver's stand. Rich, you going to make this one? Here he comes. Look at him. Look at him go. All right, all eyes
30
on
seconds to the
Rich.
start of the race.
Rich is on that east side of the track. Rich running to the driver's stand. Take your time, Rich. Rich is about 80% of the way there. Now he's about 50% of the
15
way
seconds to
there.
the start of the race.
All right, he is getting close, and he's checking in as he's walking
Hyatt.
up. 20% there, and he's on the driver's stand.
Less than 5.
All right, let's do this. We are making incredible time. I don't even think there's a rush. All right, this is going to be a banger, right? 13.5 Sportsman 4-wheel buggy, A main. We got Max on the 1, TQ, not too shabby. Max, get up there, buddy. All right, good spot, good spot. We got Wyatt on the 2. We got James on the 3. We got Rich on the 4. There he is. We got Rabio on the 5. Rabio, didn't you qualify 5th in 2-wheel, 17.5 too? You sure did. That's right. Andy Phillips on the 6. Plavin on the 7. Aiden Mackey on the 8. Jeff on the 9. Tyson on the 10. And Pepper Tree on the 11. Awesome, man. We got 11 racers in this one. Track is going to be crowded. Guys, you cannot win this race on the first lap. That's right, Austin. Can't win the race on the first lap. Yep. And if you want to win the race, you got to finish the race. That's right. All right. Somebody's paying attention. All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We are going heads up racing on the sound of the tone. All right, and just like that, we are racing again. Max, Wyatt, and James, top 3 drivers. Let's see if they can check out. Rich wants to say something about that as Andy Phillips takes over that number 4 spot. Rich off the track, on the track. Drops down to that number 5 spot. All good, though. Looks like a really clean, for the most part, first lap. As Tyson got a little bit caught up in a pipe. Oh, no. Trouble for Wyatt, it looks like. Oh, man. Let's see what happens. Nope. My mistake. Wyatt in that number 1, followed by Max dropping down to the 2. Andy Phillips up from the 6 to the 3. Rich Hyatt solid in that 4 spot. Connors trying to take care of business, trying to get these guys back on the track. Good job, Marshals. Oh, man, more carnage. All right, let's do this with 1 minute down and 5 minutes to go. Max still in that number 1 spot. Let's hook up with Max as he's on that left-hand side of the track. Through the last double, cross the line. Max one more time down the line. 19 after 19 after 19. Keep it up, Max. Doing great, looking smooth, looking clean as he works his way through that short straight. He's got Wyatt right behind him, though. Max and Wyatt trying to check out. Andy Phillips in that 3 with a little bit of space in front of him and a little bit of space behind him. All right, a little bit more space in front of him. And a little less space behind him now as Andy Phillips gets out 2 wheels, clips a pipe. Oh, man, he's going to let Wyatt slip by, or Aiden, rather. Aiden Mackey, I'll get your paint scheme right eventually. All right, as Max crosses the line, Wyatt crosses the line. Oh, the gap shrinks. Max and Wyatt, just 0.8 of a second between the 2 of those drivers. Those drivers are checking out 1 and 2. Look out for major carnage in front of you guys. These guys just swerved right past it like pros. These guys have been doing it for a while, and it shows. Also been working real hard all week. I've seen all these drivers here all week. They've been putting in the time, and it shows as these sportsman drivers, these top 2 at least, are looking clean and trying to make moves on each other. Down the line they go. Max and Wyatt. Separation was 0.8. Guess what? Song remains the same. 0.8 of a second again. Oh, careful in the straight. Go low and clear. Clear, clear, clear. All right, Mers knows what to do. 3 minutes down and 3 minutes to go. Max in that number 1, crossing the line. Wyatt crossed the line. The gap extends between those two drivers. It was 0.8 of a second. Now it's 1.3. Oh, man, look out. Oh, and Andy was in that third spot. Not no mo. And then let's see where Wyatt is. All right, we got Max. Oh, bodies are off. Let me see that body. Let me look. What color? Who's that? I don't know who that is. It's a nice looking body, though. Throw that in my pit box. No, just kidding. All right, careful at the end of the straight. Go inside, go inside, go inside. Austin's all over it. All right. All right, we got some RC racing going on as Matt crosses the line in that number 1 spot. Wyatt, 2.9 seconds behind. Oh, man, cars everywhere. Max is cutting and dicing and slicing through lap traffic. Whoa. Looking good, Max. Keep it up. Nothing in front of him, everything behind him. Max, get that rear view mirror and throw it out the window. Max through the triple, through the infield. Last section on the left-hand side of the track. Down the line he goes. Got nothing but smooth sailing in front of him and a pretty decent gap behind him. No big pressure either way. Lap traffic's going to come up to in his future in the next few laps probably, but right now he is good to go with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go, drivers. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in this one. Up next is race number 11, 40-plus four-wheel buggy. You guys know who you are. Get those cars ready. All right, as we hook up with Max. All right, we got Max in that one. And then we got, oh, watch straight, watch straight. Go inside, go inside, go inside, and clear, clear, clear. All right, Max just needs to hang on for 40 more seconds, Max. All right, if you guys got a tab, come into the shop and take care of that right now and beat the rush. If you guys got a tab, come into the shop and take care of it with 25 seconds to go, drivers, 25 seconds to go. Max once again working his way through traffic. Go, yep, there you go. All right, Aiden Mackey in that third spot, crossing the line. Oh no, that's our race leader, it looks like, Max. Oh, careful at the beginning, the end of the straight. Go and clear, clear. That is a tone, drivers. You're gonna race him to the line, race him to the line.
Aiden Mackey done.
I know Max had a bobble, but I think he's gonna survive.
Mike Plavin done. Tyson Williams done. Max
Where
DeMoss done.
is Max? There he is, he
Robbie
did
O'Beatty
it.
done. Wyatt Williams done. James W. done.
Few more to finish,
Andy
waiting
Phillips
on Andy, Rich, and Jeffrey.
Rich Hyatt done.
One more, where's Jeff, where's Jeff, where's Jeff? And that is a race. Great race, drivers. 13.5 Sportsman four-wheel buggy going to Max, followed by Wyatt and Aiden. That's your top 3 drivers. You guys are going to all pull them off and find a spot to marshal. And then after your marshal, Max, Wyatt, and Aiden come right to the podium. Up next is race number 11, 40-plus four-wheel buggy. Jimmy, Josh, Chris, Mers, Carl, Albert, and Kevin. These guys are going to be putting down heaters. Can feel it. Yo, Austin, can you tell Rich to come up here, like maybe like a minute before it's over, so I can try to get a better spot on the driver's stand?
Albert Sikorsky. Kevin Kritz. Jimmy Wright.
All right, these guys are checking him in. These guys know what they're doing.
Odmark. Mers. Chris Rossellas. One minute to the start of the race.
Josh, okay.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, we can't do. Okay. Term marshal for Josh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll get Austin, Connor, and Josh on the drive. Okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
What's that, Tom? They're ready already? All right, these guys are ready. All right, race order on this one is going to be Jimmy on the
Less than
1,
5.
Josh on the 2, Chris Rosales on the 3, Mers on the 4, Carl Labrador on the 5, Albert on the 6, and Kevin on the 7. All right. Nope, too far. No, just kidding. Whatever you want. All right. These guys are dialed and ready to rock. All right. Mers loving life. All right, we got all our marshals ready, and we got all our drivers ready. We are going heads up racing on the sound of the tone. Just like that. Jimmy Wright already checking out. Boom. Look at him, man. He's got the speed through that section. Think he's done this before. Down the line he goes. First lap for him, 17.4. And Albert and Chris are going to get all mangled up together. Oh, man. All right, let's see if Chris can pull it back together as he got caught up in some traffic. He's got Kevin in front of him. I've seen this story before. Chris Rosales gets a tough start, makes his way back to the podium, and then some. Oh, Albert's going to get it wrong in that triple. Back on all four as Kevin and Chris battle it out for that 5th position. And just like that, Chris is on to the next. 1 down, 2 down, 5 to go. 4 to go with 1.5 down and 4.5 to go. Jimmy Wright in that number 1, followed by Josh, Carl, Mers, and Chris Rosales. That's your top 5. All right, Albert, you got number 2 right in front of or behind you. Good job, Albert. Albert knows exactly what he needs to get done, or he needs to do. As Jimmy crossed the line, Josh crossed the line, Mers crossed the line, and Carl crosses the line right now. Mers and Carl battling out for that last podium spot. Mers with the new paint scheme, all throwing me off and confusing me. At least he didn't change the color of his wheels as Mers crossed the line. Albert, you got racer number 3 and 4 right behind you, battling it out for that last podium spot. Albert's going to take it a little wide. Good move, Albert. Thank you, sir, as these 2 drivers race on with nothing in front of them. Down the line, Mers and Carl go. Separation is slim. Carl now starting making a little bit more time on Mers. Had to back off a little bit through that triple. Don't back off too much, because guess what? Chris Rosales is in that number 5, waiting for both of you guys to mess up. He is coming. Plenty of time. 3 minutes down, 3 to go for Chris. Oh, no. Who was that? Carl. Oh, my God. All sorts of crazy wonky as Chris Rosales takes one more victim. Chris Rosales, another victim for Chris. Now he's got to hunt down Mers as Mers is trying to break out, break away. Albert gets by Albert. Gets by some lap traffic. Now he's got smooth sailing in front of him. Nothing but racer number 3, Mers in front of Chris Rosales. Oh, no. Oh, no, Kevin's still racing. Good stuff. All right, meanwhile, Jimmy Wright, haven't mentioned his name because he is gone. As long as he keeps this up.
You're up next, right? Yes, sir. Give him help.
2 minutes left.
All right, 155 left to go. It's still Jimmy, Josh, Mers, your top three, but here comes Chris Vaselis trying to get on that podium. Where's Jimmy at under the driver's stand? He's coming up to the back of Albert. So Albert, that's your, never mind, he crashed. Oh, here comes Josh to take the lead. 1:30 to go. Jimmy's got time. You got to keep it clean, though. Josh has been fast all day. Mers by the line. Chris Vaselis by line 1.9 back with 1:15 left to go. Josh by the line, Jimmy by the line, separation 1.9. Albert, that's second place behind you. Caution on the straight, go high on the straight, go high on the straight. Straight is clear.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Pick up on my leader, Josh by the line. Here comes Jimmy by the line. It was 1.9. It's still 1.9. Waiting on Mers and Chris Vaselis. It was 0.9, now 1.2 with 44 seconds left to go. Josh by the line. Jimmy by the line down to 1.3. So Jimmy 7 tenths of a second that time by. With 25 seconds to go, they'll get this one in one more. Let's see. Josh comes by line. They keep it super clean and super fast. They'll get another lap. As we're down to 10 seconds. Kevin, that's second place behind you. As that's time on the master clock, racing to the
Jimmy Wright
line.
done.
Josh
Kevin
out there
done.
on a victory lap. Jimmy Wright done
Albert
it too.
Sikorsky
Oh,
done.
Chris.
Mers done.
Ah,
Chris
Chris
Vaselis
coming
done.
up 4:10 short. So Josh Oddmark going to take that win.
Carl Labrador done.
Jimmy Wright in the 2, and Murray Webb
Joshua Odmark done.
finishing on the podium. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. We're going to race number 12. Intermediate four-wheel buggy, A main event.
Up next, race number 12.
40 plus 2 wheel or? What about that 75 intermediate? We already did. Did you do the expert one? Expert 4 wheel?
DPI drummer. Tommy Jarrow.
Connor and Josh?
Nick Van Trong. Jared Deal. Johnny. Ren Solomon. Riley Christie. Oscar Ramirez. Kai Klopfleisch.
Well, race 11 is marshalling right now.
Taylor Peary.
But I'll call the rest. Okay. All right, I'm going to need,
1 minute to the start of the race.
well, Jimmy and Chris Vaselis are marshalling right now, too. So I'll do the other two. Austin Riley, Connor Esbeck, Josh Oddmark to the podium with your 4 wheels for the picture.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And race 10, Sportsman 4-wheel, Max DeMoss, and whoever else. I don't know what that one was. I wasn't here. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
30 seconds to the
See,
start
race
of the
11.
race.
I should have plenty of turn marshals. We're going to start lining these guys up. Tommy G on that number 1. Kai on the 2. Nick on the 3. Johnny J 4. Toby George 5. Jared
15
6.
seconds to the start of the
Ren
race.
7. Taylor 8. Riley 9. And Oscar on the 10.
Less than 5.
Let me see. What am I looking for? Race 10. So Max DeMoss, Wyatt Williams, and Aiden Mackey need you guys to the podium. Austin Riley, Connor Esbeck, and Joshua Onmark need you guys to the podium. Looks like all my marshal spots are covered. Thank you, guys. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And away we go. Tommy G leading us out. Oh, we got mayhem. These guys are beating each other up already. Tommy and Kai. Kai gets around Tommy. They're down the straightaway. They bump. Straightaway, low, high on the straight, high. Go high on the straightaway. Stay high. Straightaway is clear. With all that, Tommy G. Nick all the way up to that number 2. Caution in the triple. It looked like I got Toby up to the number 2 now. Nick will come by in the 3. There's mayhem out there. So Tommy G by the line as your leader. Toby George coming by, need to make up 2.2. Caution in that left side double. All clear. Jared, Kai, Riley, Johnny, Ren, Taylor, or something like that. It's actually Oscar, Taylor, and Ren now. Tommy G by the line, Toby by the line, 2.5. Nick by the line. Riley up to the number 4 with Johnny J right behind him. So got 4.5 minutes left to go. And now Nick got it to the back of Toby George. Battle for second. Nick rolls it over but lands on his wheels. Riley Christie and Johnny J going to make up some time. Caution on that left side double. Ren, that is your leader behind you. Oh, Riley Christie rolls it over. Johnny J motors it. They get into each other side by side. Nice check up by Riley not to take them both out. Gives it the spot for now. But Nick now catching back up to Toby. 3:50 to go as Tommy G comes by the line. Caution after the triple. Good bout, Johnny J, Kai, and Riley Christie by the line. So Tommy G by the line. Toby holding off Nick, but now by 0.4 of a second. Gotta find Tommy G. So Oscar, that is your leader. No, it's not Oscar, never mind. Here's your leader by the line. Toby got a little breathing room from Nick. Johnny J back up to that number 4. He's trying to reel in Nick to start his steps up the podium. Ooh, Ren, other side, Jimmy. So Ren, you got 3rd place behind you. And Taylor, that's 2nd place behind. Never mind. 3rd place in green. So here comes Tommy by the line. So Oscar, now you got 1st place behind you. 2:20 left to go. So Johnny J in that 4 trying to catch up to Nick. Need to make up 2 seconds. But here comes Tommy
left.
G by the line with 2 minutes to go. Jared bouncing off the wall. So Jared, that green and white behind you is 2nd place. Find my leader. Tommy's got nothing but clean track in front of him. Now no cars between Toby and Nick. 1:30 left to go on the master clock. So Toby's lead was 1.8 on Nick for second and third. Here they come by the line. Now it's 1 second. And I think it's even less than that now. Rnd bouncing off the wall. Oh, we got a lead battle for second and third through the triple. Tommy G by the line. Here comes Toby and Nick by the line. It was 1 second. Now it is a half a second. We're leaving Tommy alone. Let him run his race. He's got nobody in front of him as far as traffic goes. Looks like Riley catching back up to Johnny J. That's fourth and fifth. But Toby and Nick by the line, second and third, 0.2 of a second. Oh. Calm down. Let Johnny and Riley get around Nick and Toby. But with all that, Tommy G running away. 8.5 second lead now. Johnny J a half a second ahead of Riley Christie for second and third. Nick in that 4, Toby to the top 5. Johnny J with a mistake. Riley and Nick gonna make up a spot. So Riley up to the 2 as that's time on the master clock. Race them to the
Riley
line.
Christie done. Nick Van Trong done. Jared Deal done. Johnny done. DPI Drummer done. Ren Solomon done. Tommy Jarrow done. Kai Klopfleisch done.
We're
Oscar
waiting on
Ramirez done.
Taylor. Or not. That is a race. Tommy G
Taylor
going to
done.
take that one wire to wire, followed by Riley Christie and Nick Vantrog. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut him down, put him down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 13. Short course. Two-wheel short course coming up next.
Up next, race number 13. Jasper Seidel. John Elise. James W. One minute to the start of the race. Jimmy Wright. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more lap. Track is closed. I need to check in out of Pepper Tree. And as always, we're running out towards the end of our
30 seconds to the
program.
start of the
There he
race.
is.
Pepper Tree.
If you have a tab in the shop, please go see Scott, get it paid. And we're going to put Jimmy Wright all the way up on that number
15
one
seconds to the start of the
area
race.
somewhere, Jimmy, where you can see your car. John Ailes on that number 2. Jasper, that is not
Less
the
than 5.
3. Put it in the box. Only the number 1 doesn't have to be in the box because of its location. James on the 4 and Pepper Tree on the 5. Yes. Yeah. Right. All right, if you were on a podium, hang out a little bit All the rest of the podium pictures will be taken during and after race 15. So it looks like all my marshal spots are covered. Remember to watch your corners, not the race or your phone. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, Jimmy Wright leading us out. John Ailes right there with him. Looks like James got around Jasper. Here comes Jasper back, but Jasper going to roll over the top of him. And Pepper Tree all the way up to that number 3. Well, Jasper's going to come by in the 3 now. We've got some work to do to really and John. But John pretty good at that short course. Jimmy Wright, 18-4 in a short course. If you want to learn how to drive a short course, just watch Jimmy drive that thing around. He's good at it. So we're back in qualifying order. Oh, until now, Jasper stuffs it in a wall. So James back up to that number 3. Race number 14 coming up next. That is Stadium Truck. So Pepper Tree, never mind, you got it, thank you. Every time Jasper makes up time, he gives it right back. Got to keep it on the wheels, buddy. Caution on the straight, we're going low and clear. So Klaus closes battle on the track, gets for that last step on the podium between James and Jasper into the triple. So Jimmy, you got a big lead. Those guys are battling for a podium position in front of you. You know how to get by when you see the opportunity, and there's one of them. Oh, look at Jimmy putting on the brakes, letting these guys battle. Gotta love the guy. If your wife wasn't here, Jimmy, you could be my Valentine. Jasper back up to that number 3 with James right behind him. Jimmy just sitting there watching. Oh, that's the perfect one. So Jimmy gonna follow Jasper around now as they're coming up to the back of Pepper Tree. Low on the straight, low on the straight. Stay low on the straight. One more, Riley. Never mind, he got it. Straight is clear. So Jimmy had been toying with Jasper. Jasper's all, go away. Jasper got out of his way, let Jimmy go on by. But Jasper got a good lead on James now. John Ailes still sitting at number 2. He's got a good lead on Jasper in the 3. Everybody spread out now. 2:30 left to go. So Jimmy with a 9.9 second lead. That's not quite checked out. Now it's 10 seconds, so we'll call him checked out. Here comes Jasper by in that number 3 with 2 minutes to go. John Ailes, 20.044 last time by his hot lap. Follows that up with a 20.7, so back-to-back hot laps for John. Sure isn't an 8-scale trucky, is it, John? So Jimmy's got about 1:35 to pass 2 more trucks, because that purple and pink truck is second place if Jimmy wants to lap the field. John comfortably in that number 2. Jasper now pretty comfortable in that number 3. As we're down to 1 minute to go. 19.991 last time by John. John switching over to 8 scale. Him and Holly come out once in a while. 19.669. John going back-to-back hot laps. It's good to have Holly and John out here. We were able to go out last Saturday and race with them. 8 scale. That was a lot of fun. 35 seconds to go. Oh, we got one walking off. That's Pepper Tree. 25 to go. You got 25 seconds, Jimmy, to catch that truck in front of you. Got one more lap. Don't let them have it, John. So it's still pretty much a victory lap as Jimmy. Don't give it up, John. Don't give it up easy. Don't let him lap you. That's time on the master clock. Race him to the line.
James W.
John
Dunn.
doing everything he can to not
Jasper
get
Sutherland.
lapped. Got to give Jimmy some.
Jimmy
Oh, it was
Done.
by a whisker. Jimmy Wright going to take that one wire to wire, followed by John Ells and Jasper Seidel. I had to give you something to go for, Jimmy. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. I need all 5 of you back out here to Marshall, even if you broke. I need one volunteer, and Glenn left, so I need one volunteer,
Up
Marshall.
next, race number 14.
And it can't be Glenn because he went home. And we got 2 more races to go. Once again, podium pictures will start after this race for the classes that haven't done their podium pictures. All right, let's check them in.
Connor Esbeck. Albert Sikorsky. Kevin Kritz. Special Ed. Biggie C.
Thank you, Jasper. I said thank you.
Rich Hyatt. Brian Kuiper. Andy Phillips. Brad Ambrose. Byron McDermott.
All right, we are all checked in. Need one. I think I
1
got
minute
all
to
my
the start of the
marshals
race.
out there almost where they belong.
$45 seconds to the start of the
All
race.
right, no more lap. Track is closed. No more laps. So I got a way to even this out. Connor up on that number 1. Albert on
30
the
seconds to
2.
the start of the race.
Ed Garcia on the 3. Brad Ambrose 4. Kuiper 5. Kevin 6. Carlos 7. Rich Hyatt on the 8. Andy Phillips 9. And Byron on the 10.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I think that's him over there with John. So here's my plan. This is a 6-minute race.
Less than 5.
But Connor, what do we? He's going to sit down. Yeah, I need you to sit down. You're right in front of Connor. There you go. That's better. All right, so this is a 6-minute race, but Connor, you only get 5 minutes. We're going to handicap Connor. Connor, you get 5 minutes. Everybody else gets 6 minutes. How's that? They get an extra minute. I'm going to stop you at 5 minutes. Turn marshals. Thank you. Look alive. What? We got to wait for Brad. Yeah, for pictures. Yeah, he's up on the driver's stand. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. All right, Connor Esbeck leading us out, your top qualifier. That truck is ridiculously fast, and he's ridiculously good. Oh, you guys aren't going to catch him doing that, though. Ed Garcia jumping up that number 2, putting Sikorsky in the 3. Brad, Kevin, Carlos, Rich, Byron, Kuiper, and Andy Phillips. Your running order, all chasing Connor Esbeck. There's Connor into the triple. Bouncing off a pipe. Ed keeping tabs on him. Oh, almost taking out Tom. You got to take out Connor, not Tom. So, I think that's Kuiper. You got your leader, yeah. And that second place coming through the triple. And Andy, you'll have third place coming up on you. Oh, Ed gonna wad it up. Albert up to the number 2. Brad Ambrose in that 4. Kevin come by with Carlos. So Brad, Kevin, and Carlos having a battle. Rich come by in the 7. Oh. I don't think that was Kevin's fault as you guys were in the air and Kevin landed on Carlos's tires. Oh, Rich, that would have been a nice pass if you would have held on to that. So Connor by the line, your leader, hot lap 17.8 with a 3-second lead on Albert. Albert's got Ed right on his wing. Brad Ambrose coming by in the 4. Carlos top 5. Ed with a little mistake. But he's going to stay right behind Albert now. They come drag racing by the line. Their separation 1/10 of a second. They get into each other. Ed going to get that number 2. So, Andy, that is not the car you're racing with. Where's Connor at? Got to pick on Connor. But Connor running a good race right now. Caution on the triple. So Ed still leading Albert. Brad trying to reel them in. Albert 19.2 last lap. Ed got 18.996. .240 to go on the master clock. We got one more race after this. If you have not taken a podium picture and you are top 3 after this race, grab your car, go to the podium. Brad will meet you over there, start taking pictures during the last race. But Connor out to a 10-second lead with 2:15 left to go. Ed and Albert still doing battle. They're separated by about a second and a half. Might be a little longer right now.
2 minutes
Ed
left.
by the line. Albert by the line, 2.1 separating them two with 2 minutes left to go. Man, I'm not helping Connor at all. And he's still just getting around, getting through traffic on his own. That's your handicap, Connor. I'm not helping you. There's Connor by the line. Triple, caution, a triple. That was Albert. So Brad making up some valuable time trying to get on the podium. He's going to have to take a picture of himself. 1:10 left to go. Looks like I owe Andy a lap.
1 minute left.
You're at 1 minute left to go. So Connor with a 17-second lead. That's almost a lap. He's actually right behind second place right now. And now right in front of second place. So he has lapped the field. with 35 seconds to go as he comes by the line. Albert need to make up 1.2. Brad now 3.5 behind Albert with 25 to go. Oh, Ed upside down the triple. Albert gets by. So Carlos, they're not racing those cars. Ed takes advantage of the blocker and gets back to the 2. Oh, then they both spin out. Oh, Jimmy's going to get whacked. And Brad Ambrose all the way up to the number 2 as this is going to be their final lap to run it out. It's Brad, Albert, and Ed into the triple as that's time on the clock. Race them to the line.
Done.
Connor, you are done. Can Brad hold him off for 2 more turns?
Big EC done.
Albert looking to the inside, drag race. Albert going to outdo Brad by 5/100ths of a second.
Brian Kuiper done.
We're waiting on
Kevin
2 to
Fritz done.
finish.
Byron McDermott done.
Wow,
Andy
good
Phillips done.
finish. That is a race. Connor Esbeck taking the 1. Albert Sikorsky and Brad Ambrose. Brad, go take a picture of yourself. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Last race of the program.
Up next, race number 15.
Open 4-wheel short course truck. All right, blows it down, check him in with caution. With caution, guys, especially at the end of the straightaway. Guys are picking up their cars. If you're in that last race, I need you back out here to Marshall, the last race of the program. And check them in.
DPI drummer. Carl Labrador. Henrik the Hun.
Let's see.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jasper Seidel.
I need a marshal at the top of the straightaway for the last race of the program.
.45 seconds to the start of the
And
race.
let's go ahead. No more laps. No more laps. Track is closed. I need one marshal from that last race back out here at 10 drivers.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
If you have not taken your podium picture, you're not driving or marshaling, 7 o'clock. Go to the podium. If you're not on the track marshaling or racing, go to the podium if you're top 3 and haven't done it yet. Carl on the 1, Toby 2, Henrique and Jasper. Turn marshals look alive.
Less than 5.
Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. I knew I'd catch Toby sleeping. He had his hands to his side. So Carl on front, he's your TQ. Toby gonna clip a pipe. Henrique and Jasper get by the inside. Oh, Jasper with a mistake. Toby pick up one more spot. Henrique rolls it over. Toby to the inside and makes it stick. But with all that, Carl keeping it clean out in front. We're back at our qualifying order. Carl with a 19.2 hot lap of the race. Oh, Jasper, that was interesting. Carl looks like he's running at half throttle right now. I think Carl's waiting for Toby. Toby with a 19.5. Jasper with a 21.5. Hunt. Henrique at 22.5. So Carl has now ran 2 laps at half throttle, and he's still got a 0.7 of a second lead. Carl going just fast enough to clear the doubles. Toby finally catch up to the back of him. Let's see if Carl could just block Toby until Jasper catches up. Carl wants to race. So your top two into the triple. They both double single out. Jasper gonna double single. Henrique gonna, I don't know if I'd call that a triple because you were so sideways. Gap 0.4 of a second, Carl and Toby. Wow, Jasper and Henrique crashing at the same time. Oh, Carl off the track, back on the track. Toby to the front. Toby's lead, 0.3 of a second. With 3:35 left to go. Your leaders into the triple, Toby and Carl. Carl going back on the pipe again. That's 2 laps in a row for Carl. Jasper all by himself in that 3 right now. Henrique in the 4. Drag race 7/100ths of a second by the line. Carl just toying with his food. Carl gets around the outside. Toby jumps it off, goes and says hi to Ed, and then away he goes. Looks like Carl back to half throttle. They come by the line. 0.3 of a second separating your top 2. Don't forget to pay your tab. If you have a tab in the shop, please go see Scott, get that taken care of. And if you haven't had enough today, we'll leave the track open for about 15 minutes or so for practice afterwards. But if you want to practice, you have to pay your tab first. So Carl's still out in front of Toby. With 2:25 to go. They come by the line 0.4 of a second. Jasper in that 3. Henrique in the 4. Henrique 19-1 hot lap of the race. Toby back to the lead. Ooh, Carl bounces off a pipe. 2 minutes left to go in round number 2 of your Supercross series. Toby 19.078 last time by, hot lap of the race. A car right behind him. 1:45 to go. Toby gets a little wonky over there. Carl looks to the inside. Lets him know he's there. Carl going triple in the inside. Take it back over the lead. Half a second lead for Carl over Toby with 1:15 to go. Oh, looks like Henrique could get caught and got around Jasper. Carl back to double singling with Toby right behind him. Henrique and Jasper separated by 0.2, so they came by the line. Jasper going long on the step-up jump right there.
1 minute left.
55 seconds left to go. Drag race down the straightaway for 3rd and 4th. Drag race down the straightaway for 1st and 2nd. Henrique 18.8 hot lap, the only one in the 18s. 30 seconds left to go, drivers. Oh, Carl gonna catch a pipe. Toby gets back on by. Toby goes wide, Carl to the inside, makes it stick. 20 seconds to go. They keep it clean, they can make one more lap. Toby tried to reel back in Carl with 5 seconds to go. They both get by as that's time on the clock. Race them to the line. So Jasper, that's 1st and 2nd coming up on you.
Henrik the Hun done.
Henrique will be done in that number 3.
Jasper Seidel done. Carl Labrador done. DPI Drummer done.
Carl gonna hold off the win. Toby pitching a fit. Nice job, drivers. That is a program. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. As I said, we'll get about 15 minutes or so of open practice. If you made the podium and haven't got a picture taken yet, please take your car and see Brad. Brad, what classes do you still need? Carl, Toby, and Henrik to the podium. Connor, Brad, and Albert to the podium. And Jimmy, John Ailes, and Jasper to the podium.
Andy Paul. Mike Fisk. Johnny. Daddy Manning. The mascot. (18-4). Ren Solomon. (18-3). 19-4. 18-2. 18-2. 18-9. 21 flat. 19-6. 18-1. 18-8. 42.2. 24.6. 18-6. 20.6. 18-3. 18-3. 17-1. 17-4. 18-4. 27 flat. 20.1. 20.3. 16-8. 17-4. 17-8. 18-7. 17-5. 53.5. 19-3. 33.8. 17-6. Rich Hyatt. 19-5. 27.7. 17-7. 23.7. 26 flat. 17-6. 28.6. 28.6. 18-1. 22.6. 26.4. 17-8. 18-5. 21.2. 51.9. 19-1. 29.6. 18-1. 37.1. 20.3. 34.5. 55.4. 28.4. 17.4. 23.3. 29.3. 18.5. 19.4. Wyatt Williams. 17.6. 20.3. 21.3. 19.5. 21 flat. 17.2. 20.7. 32.1. 18.6. 17.8. 28.6. 30.7. 20 flat. 18.1. 21.8. 19.3. 26 flat. 19.1. 18.3. 17.4. 38.3. 28.7. 33.4. 26.5. 26 flat. 18.1. 17.1. 17.4. 45.5. 22.1. 19.2. 17.4. 28 flat. 16.8. 20.9. 18.5. 21.7. 18.9. 17.4. 17.8. 21.8. 21.9. 18.7. 16.7. 45.6. 18 flat. The mascot. 20.3. 20.1. 17.2. 18.3. 18.6. 38 flat. 17.4. 23.5. 22.1. 40.9. 19 flat. 17 flat. 34.3. 47.8. 16.9.
All right, all you fast guys. We got about 8, 9 more minutes. We'll call it 10 more minutes along the track here, guys. Give you about 20 total.
17.2.
About 10 more minutes on the track. Shop is locked up,
20.9.
guys. Front door is locked up, so go ahead and exit the rear side doors.
42.7.
Rear side doors are
39 flat.
open. Shop is locked up, guys.
Nineteen flat. 20.7. 27.4. 20.6. 19.6. 18.4. 19 flat. 18.7. 22.3. 18 flat. 22.5. 18.6. 18.2. 18.8. 21.7. 23.3. 20.1. 24.6. 24.9. 34.8. 43.8. 20.3. 20.2. 23.6. 18.7. 18.7. 21.1. 18.6. 58.1. 17.5. 18.2. 23.2. 18.3. 20.5. 19.7. 24 flat. 18.4. 18.8. 19.5. 17.5. 19.1. 19 flat. 31.3. 19.5. 17.3. 18 flat. 23.1. 19.7. 17.9. 28.2. 18.8. 20.5. 19.5. 17.3. 20.8. 19 flat. 18 flat. 21.8. 18.5. 17-1. 20.6. 19-7. 16-6. 18-4. 17-9. 16-7. 59.9. 19 flat. 16-9. 22.2. 21.7. 19-9. 45.6. Andy Paul. 35.3. 19-8. 35.4. 21.8. 17-7. 19-1. 18 flat. 18-3. 18-3. 31.2. 17-8. 54.8. 19-1. 18 flat. 24.8. 19-9. 18-4. 17-6. 19-2. 19-6. 18-3. 17-2. 19-2. 22.6. 25.4. 22.3. 21.4. 19-2. 19-7. 22.4. Seventeen eight. 21.8. 33.2. 20.6. 19.5. 'Daddy Matty. 19.1. 17.4. 20.2. 17.7. 18.3. 19.9.
All right, guys, about 3 more minutes here. Gave you quite a bit of extra time here, about 3 more minutes.
20.9. 20.2. 49.8. 37.4. 16.8. 24.6. 50 flat. 16.9. 17 flat. 16.9. 16-8. 17 flat. 16-8. 17-1. 19-4. 20.1. 16-9. 16-9. 17 flat. 16-9. 17-2. 17 flat. 17-2.
'All right, guys, we do thank everybody coming out to SDRC. We'll see you next time around. Side doors are open, guys.